Jelly Duck. It's good seeing you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Excited for today. I had a lot of fun drawing last week's piece. I mean, the horse never turned out any better, but it was still fun nonetheless. Still really enjoyed it. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna try painting again today. I'm kind of on the kick, just because I don't know, I want to get a little bit better about the hand stuff, you know, getting better with the pen. Hey, Melon Boy, good seeing you. I am doing really well. Today was just like one of these days where, you know, when like your timing just works out perfectly. Was out for a walk, me and my wife, and we were taking some like photography and stuff and some video, and we kind of got like a little bit of rain, like it started drizzling, and we were like, ooh, are we gonna get poured on? And so we like rented some of these, like, you know, e-scooters that you can rent in the cities really quickly, and we're like, okay, massive storm is coming. Like we could see lightning in the distance, and we're like, massive storm. And basically right as soon as we reached our front door, like it just started like torrentially downpouring, like massive raindrops, just like monsoon weather. And and then we went inside and stayed dry. It was amazing. Like it never really works out like that, or at least I feel like it's underappreciated when the timing just clicks together perfectly. That's what we had today. But yeah. Hey Jelly Duck, thanks for subscribing. I haven't posted a YouTube video in a while. I have a lot of ideas for videos. They just take a lot of time, and I lately, especially just this summer, I've been really poor with my time management when it comes to making YouTube videos. So I got kind of a backlog of ideas that I'll eventually get to. I'm still trying to figure out like what the soul of the YouTube channel is. Like, I was making some like tutorials, and it was like art tutorials, and it was like streaming tutorials. I don't really know. I've tried a lot of things, and I'm not quite sure what I want it to be. But I'm gonna keep throwing stuff at the wall. We'll see if it sticks. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. I'm gonna try to post some stuff decently soon. I have a video that's like halfway done, where it's like a time lapse of one of the drawings I did, and I have recorded some like voiceover of the whole thing, but I just need to kind of edit it together, and that just can't be bothered. Yeah, I mean, actually, we would have just kept going if we would have had an umbrella, but we didn't. Do I make tutorial videos? Well, I have some videos on like Affinity Designer and like how to do that, and I have a few videos where it's like a time lapse of me kind of drawing something, and I kind of talk through my process a little bit. And then I have a couple other like tutorial videos that are more like streaming related. Like one of my most popular videos is one where I show people how they can use Snapchat filters as in their Twitch stream, and it's like basically just using your phone as a webcam and then cropping down the screen that you're pulling through. But that one's one of my most popular. And I have another one about just how to make crappy webcams look better, and that one's really popular too. I don't really know why the chat isn't scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I just realized that. I don't really know what's going on there. It's probably some auth token that needs to be redone. I'm not really sure. Don't really know. I feel like OBS is like just falling apart on me. Like there's something that kind of I realize is broken every single week, and I need to go into it. Yeah. Yeah, you all are just I don't know why it's not there. I don't know where the I mean, I guess we could just get rid of that if we're not going to see the chat. I don't really know why it's not there. Couldn't tell you. But sometimes it'd be like that. I'll figure it out later. I need to, every time I open OBS now, it's like, you need to update all these plugins. And I'm just like, I'm not going to risk updating a bunch of crap right before I start my stream. And then I don't start OBS up again until my next stream, which means all that stuff is out of date. So it's gonna be like that for a bit. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. I don't know, like this week it was kind of quiet. Some weeks we're kind of chatty in there. We talk about games and art and stuff. And sometimes people post some dank memes in the meme channel, and that's fun too. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's chill. But you'll get notifications about when I create stuff. Windows updates? Yeah, I mean, it's always... Windows is a little bit easier for me because I shut down my Windows machine, but I have a Mac as well that I use for work, and I don't usually shut that down. I just close the laptop lid, and so that thing I never update, or at least rarely. I did it recently, but because it's always like, no, I'm working. No, I'm not gonna update now. No. Yeah, phone updates too, man. It's crazy. I would like to eventually do some streams because I kind of have a new toy. I have an iPad now, and I want to be able to draw with that. But in order to stream with my iPad, I need to hook it to my Mac, and then somehow, I guess, hook my Mac to... I guess I could stream... I guess I could hook my camera to my Mac, and we could do it that way. We'll have to figure it out, but that could be a fun thing to do too. Do some iPad streams, because Procreate could do some cool drawings there. I'm still learning that program. Right now I know Affinity best. Let's go and get painting while I chat. I don't think you can, like, because I want to screen record, and I don't know if that's possible. I mean, maybe I haven't researched it enough. Hello? I wish to turn that on. Okay. Last week we used... is this thing not working? Did I break my pen? The touch thing isn't... Okay, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I just wasn't pressing hard enough. I think I'm going to restart the program. It seems to be a little hinky. Let's get rid of that again. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, if we maybe use different brushes this time. Oh no, not Affinity Designer. I want Affinity Photo. I want to make this tutorial video about how to use Affinity Photo filters in Affinity Designer, because I'm pretty sure no one in the world has made a tutorial about that. Okay, yeah, this is working now. Okay, cool. Now we're going to be working with a little bit more of a natural color range today. Last week it was a little bit more moody, maybe a little sensational, you might say. But yeah, all right, let's look here. Do we want to go with acrylics again? They work. Or no, we used gouaches last week. Let's use acrylics this week then. Could be fun. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. I could just use the paint bucket tool. That might be better. That is not what I wanted. Oh well. Okay, let's put this down. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, yeah, like I said, we're gonna be painting with some more natural style colors today. We're gonna be a little bit more painterly. So let me just get my chat windows arranged here. All right, let's just start mapping out some stuff. We can always change it a bit as we go. I might not stick with these acrylic brushes. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Hey, cool, Jelly Duck. I'm happy you're there. It's pretty chill. The people are really nice. I think overall, that's something I'm most happy about in my community, is that the people are just really chill. They're just a good bunch of people. And you can't... It's sometimes hard to come by. It's just good people. So... This brush is a little bit more blurry than this other one. It's kind of sharp, but... So we might need to clean up some of these edges, but... I don't know if this is actually gonna work for me. I think we need something a little bit sharper. Is that what I was using earlier? It's a little bit more textured. Maybe we'll just make a pass over this. Just give this a little bit more definition. Yeah, happy you joined. It's well, there's a cool like my favorite channel in the Discord is it's this one called I Made This, and people just post like cool stuff that they've just like created, and like we've got like one day somebody posted like some shoes that they made, and some other folks made like someone made this like hand carved like knife handle. That was wild. It was really cool to see. I don't know, people are they do so much cool stuff, and I'm always blown away by it. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna start painting out this boy, giving this a little bit of love, a little bit of texture here, and then we'll paint some lighter bits on it. Yeah, it's been cool, like, because I've been drawing a lot, like I said, with Procreate in the recent days, and that's been really interesting to learn, because it's a completely different kind of thing, because you're like drawing on the screen, and it's like also just a lot of different tools. But there's some really cool things in the tool that I've really enjoyed. They might even exist in Affinity Photo. I've just never tried, but like they have this one, like you could lock the perspective, which is really great, and it allows you to do really quick. Sorry, what that means is like you can draw out your perspective, and then you turn on this like drawing assist, and then so all your lines have to map to that perspective, and so you can quickly like sketch out like the way stuff looks in like a perspective based kind of layout, which is really dope. So we're just coloring right now, and then we're gonna put some layer. We're gonna just do like the silhouette of all the objects. Then we're gonna do like a layer of detail over it, over everything. And so yeah, so I'm thinking like over here. Yeah, the sandals were really cool. Yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, like I mentioned, we're just gonna get like those basic, these basic silhouette elements down, and then we will, we'll continue with the detail layers. So it's gonna look a little weird first. You know what? I really should have painted this here. I should have did this on a new layer. That was a mistake. That was a mistake of mine. Let's we'll rectify. All right, but how are y'all? How was y'all's weekend? Hope it was good. Working with this sandy kind of tone here. Rather stinky. Ooh. Like in the smell category or literally not good? Either way, it doesn't sound super awesome. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, let's just keep putting in these layers here. Okay, just pull these down just a little bit, and maybe this guy will just draw this a little bit differently. Both because of a whiff of manure flooded the area this morning. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm glad I can offer you a little bit of an escape from the stink. That really does sound awful. I'm sorry. I hope this lives up to it. I don't know. Like we're gonna just make it up today. I don't have as tight of a plan as sometimes I normally do. I got this kind of Bob Rossian nature scene in my head. We're gonna see if I can crack it. We're not gonna draw any horses though. No horses will be harmed in the making of today's episode. But that's okay. We don't need horses anyway. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just start mapping out like this kind of tree region. We're not gonna draw the trees yet. We're just gonna start mapping it out. It's this kind of space over here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna use like one of these darker greens here. Yeah, this is what I really wanted. Okay. Maybe we'll go start somewhere around here. So we'll be putting some trees here. So these will be just kind of this baseline. Then we'll put some detail onto here in a bit. Just keep making passes on this. I don't actually know how to do these trees. We're just gonna have to. I might have to use some different brushes. But I want to get I want to have that feeling of like the light coming through, because our light is like, I'm thinking over here, like coming this way through. So we're gonna try to capture that like that. And we're gonna have like, I think some water here in the foreground. If we can, I don't know, if I can pull it off, I think it'll be really cool, but this might be a stinker. I don't know. I like, let's see. Let's see if I can pull it off. Well, it's a possibility. But like I said, we're just getting these silhouettes in place right now. Just the base elements. No more stinkers are allowed. Was the horse one a stinker? Just adding some various tree limbs over here on the ground, kind of in this foreground area. And then, whoops. Neither stinky nor impressive. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I'm just been learning lately this whole like painterly thing. I mean, almost all my stuff is like vector art. Like I don't really have the all the dexterity skills, I feel like, yet to feel like I'm properly painting. And so we're just gonna keep cracking at it till it looks like something. We got some time. Horse chunk. It's hilarious. Okay, so let's add one more layer. This will be, excuse me. I mean, this is going to be like a big blend of all these colors here, but I think in order for me to be able to just understand it as something different, just to like kind of separate it in my head, like all the layers, I'm just going to go and give it a color. Give it like one of these like kind of green colors. And just so it's here, and this will just help us see the different kind of layers and where we still need to add some attention. I'd like to still add some detail to these. I got a kick out of the horse jokes. They crack me up. Alrighty. Let's continue. How big is our brush now? Where is our brush? There it is. Oops. That's very tiny. There it is. I want that color. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's start painting on this mountain a little bit. Let's give it like a little bit of love, and then we can. Once this thing gets like a little bit more definition, I think the whole piece will start kind of coming to life a little bit. this some detail. Just this big old mountain boy. Just have light coming in from the left. And then we'll paint in some other sides of it that are not receiving light. It's looking kind of interesting. I think in general we could show how light is captured across this whole area here. Maybe it even comes across over here. I think we'll also maybe even give these like some like snow tips. I think that could be nice. Make it feel like there's some snow up there. Skip this a little bit here. I mean, we got a long way to go, but yeah, it's always in the details. Like, I mean, it's easy to there's some snow collecting on these like little areas here. I don't yet know how I like the snow. We'll see how it. I need to like clean it up for sure. It's like really. Can I turn up the flow and the hardness on these? Because I want it to be sharp. I don't want any of this fluff up here. So I think the problem right now is that the snow is hitting uniformly. Like there's no snow on the backside of the mountain, like where we have highlights, and the color of the snow is evenly affecting them. So what we'll do is we'll apply a blend mode to this layer, and maybe try to get it to do that work for us. Soft light kind of does it. Hard light. Soft light's close. We can do hard light and then use some opacity. Yeah, we'll see. It's not amazing, but we can work with it. it gets us going. I'll revisit this mode, I think. But let's go over here and let's start adding in like a darker highlight color. We'll just make this, yeah. We're gonna make this, it's the same color as the mountain, but we have like a multiply kind of on it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through here, and basically this side of the mountain. Yeah, maybe I'll actually crank down those even more. Maybe like, yeah, something more like that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe even more. Maybe like 17. Yeah. We just get like this half of the mountain, like kind of lit like that. That's cool. Yeah, what we can do now is also kind of cut it back so that the ridges make sense. In these areas here, kind of where things are not getting lit, kind of behind this, we'll also give that some texture. We're just gonna be painting in parts of these. Giving this whole thing a pass, kind of. Which just gives this texture to the mountain. And we'll continue blending it kind of as we go. We'll do the same thing in the foreground over here for each of these layers, and then we'll add in the trees. There'll be a bunch of trees here, so I'm not going to go crazy with the detail over this, because the trees will kind of be blocking most of it. But we can get a little bit here. Okay. These mountains are looking all right. I think this level of like these guys, they could be like a little bit well, interesting. The lighting really is an interesting touch. Like it does make them look kind of cool. No, but I think I'll just turn down the opacity slightly. These guys, so the highlights are so bright, you know, we don't want to really run us over. Okay, cool. Let's kind of keep working our way forwards a little bit, and let's work on this guy over here. And then we'll, where's that guy even? This guy. Yeah. I guess I got mountains down. I'm a fan of mountains, you know, that whole Bob Rossian Mighty Mountain thing. Like I'm into that. I got those down. We're gonna go kind of low opacity on this. We're gonna just give this rock thing here. We're gonna need to tone down the opacity still. It's a little too bright. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna give this some highlights, a little bit of texture. Just to make that look kind of rocky. We'll put some trees and stuff on this. And then maybe we'll do one more of those layers, but we'll just do that same color, and we'll do our trick that we did before with like a multiply, and then we did like something like 17, and that gives us like this darker color. Yeah, we'll just do that. That just gives us some like more of this texture that we can work with. Just kind of makes it look like this big old dirt mound that's over here. This rocky terrain. Cool. That's looking better. Let's do this foreground with this guy. So this one's gonna need a little bit more. Hey, Audrey. Hey, welcome in. Aaron Knight, thanks for subscribing. I think that's a YouTube subscription. I'm not sure. I'm still getting used to the hooks. Audrey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're doing another painting thing today, but we're not gonna. I've already told the folks, no horses. We're not doing horses today. That doesn't mean we can't have a good time. Let's stick to our magic number 17 and paint in some detail here. Actually, I think we can go a little bit more on this one. Let's go like 25. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll probably mess up the trees or like these rocks over here, you know? Like, there's plenty of areas where I can mess this boy up. Don't you worry. Usually at the end, I'm like, yeah, this piece is missing something, and that thing that I add is the thing that destroys it. But that's okay. Still not quite sure I want this whole thing to play out. I want to put some trees and stuff. It's easier when something's far away to just like kind of do a scribble and it look good. It's harder up front, like in the foreground, to like paint the detail and have it fit. Class should start for you next week or so. Nice. What class are you looking forward to the most? Give all this like a little bit of texture here on the blocks the water. So maybe it's like kind of damp there. Make maybe the same settings, but I'm just gonna make parts of this like even darker. It doesn't really work like that, but I would say story writing, but that doesn't happen until a year after the program starts. Okay. I haven't been in school for a while, so I don't know how stuff works. I'm an old man. But cool. I'm glad that you have that thing to look forward to. That's huge. It's important to have something to look forward to. Okay, so I think the next step is going to be to like give this like a little bit. Gotta figure out how to do this. I don't really know how to. I want to draw like trees over here. This isn't really working out. I need a different brush. I need to change how this one works. I think maybe I'll just draw on like a little line at first, and then I'll add stuff afterwards. Story writing is the most fun I've ever had without looking at a screen and without people. Writing is like very fun. I remember like one of my favorite courses I ever took in university was this creative nonfiction writing course. It's really cool. Course is just really memorable to me for a lot of reasons, but it was fun, but I also felt like I learned and was able to like acquire some new skills and stuff. I took a script writing class once, but I kind of hated that course. But it wasn't actually the course's fault. You ever just have like people in a course that kind of ruin it for you? It was kind of one of those situations. Like it just like the people in the course made it worse than it needed to be, and that wasn't very fun. But I mean, I've had plenty of courses where it's like, it's like whatever, like the people that's in it, so it's not like a problem. But yeah, for some reason that creative writing course, or not creative writing, but script writing course, like it just really made it worse. So I wasn't a fan. All right, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna add like little bits of like this forest in the pockets on this thing, this like rocky cliff face, and I'm gonna try to draw all these little trees, and maybe there's some tall boys in there, and then we continue on. I think these like a little too bright. I think I'll maybe tone these down. Like rotate their hue slightly. Your sense of scope. I mean, judging from how you wrote lore for the dragon piece, I think that would be my biggest feedback for you as well. Is reining it in. Yeah, I have a couple things I've been wanting to write lately, and I have a couple ideas for like I've talked about it a little bit, but there's like this like little short film that I want to make. I've written the outline, but I haven't like really committed to writing the full script yet. So I wanted to do that this summer. That was like a goal, and I can't even make it like a YouTube vid. So like I've just been playing too many video games, and I guess it's not like the worst thing in the world to just say I've been chilling, but yeah, I've been chilling a lot. Hard light, good light. Let's just go slightly opaque and see if that fixes it. Kind of hazy. Something like that. It's just a little bit too much. I think we're going to need to do like a passive shadow on these trees as well. I mean, sometimes it's good to like really go on rambles and like do other stuff. Like really come up with like a creative story that way. It's gonna be like a whole forest on the side of this tree. My hand is starting to hurt drawing trees. But it's okay. Yeah, if I can work up the wherewithal to sit down and finish up this, I guess you call it a screenplay for this like little short film. I would really like to make that still. Got all these projects I keep starting on and never finishing. That would be a fun one. Story is about it's about somebody who experiences something somewhat traumatic, but after the event, they can see when people will die. They know when they'll die. They don't know how. They don't know any other information other than the amount of seconds they have left to live. And the whole story is these two people, a guy who has experienced this and his friend, and he's trying to convince his friend that this has happened to him and that he's not pulling his leg. hand hurts drawing these trees, man. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. At least I think it's fun. I haven't quite figured out the way I want to write it though, like how I want it to fully take place, like be written. Yo, Trazio, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm glad you like the idea. We'll see if I ever get it off the ground. My hand is just dying from drawing trees. After trees, after I finish these, since this is slightly in the foreground, I'm going to make my brush a little bit bigger. After we do this, I got to basically start over because we got to go through and add the second pass of detail on these, like basically the dark side of the tree and the shadow. So we got a lot to do. Wait, what do you see right now? Oh, you can see me drawing. It's just very I'm just drawing these tiny lines. You can tell. It's one of these things. Just listen to the music. Yeah, I mean, these tiny trees they're very far away. Kind of looks like grass, I think, but that's okay. I want to try something. We can still delete this if it's bad, but I'm gonna like duplicate the layer. I'm gonna multiply it and move it over. A few pixels. Does that give us anything? No, it only makes it kind of weird on the other side of the hill there. So if we don't multiply it, but can I just select that layer? Does that work? Yeah, it does. Look at that. That's cool. All right, give me the color. Let's go. Give me the HSL slider. Give me 20 on the darkness scale. Thank you. Oh no. This might be awful. I don't know. We'll see. Can you even tell a difference? Wait. Did I undo that? I don't think I duplicated the layer. I think I goofed. Okay, there we go. Now the layer is duplicated. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Yo, what's up, Mike? What's good, man? We're doing the mountain thing again. Okay, so now I should have 2. Perfect. And they're slightly off with each other. It's good. Okay, so now all I need to do is go through with my eraser tool and just like erase parts of these. Like, as individual lines, and then we'll get some darkness. Does that make sense? I don't know. How are you, Mike? We've been working on this bad boy all day. By all day I mean an hour and some change. Okay. I'm gonna make this even darker. I don't actually know if this is doing what I wanted to do whenever I paint it like that. Is it? This one was slightly opaque. If I give this a blend mode, actually I don't think that's going to do it for us. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know. We're gonna have to return to the trees in a bit. It's not there yet. It's okay. It's a start. But we gotta, I think, do more like detail for the rocks. So let's do some more rocky detail. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that pixel art vibe from it as well. I mean, it's because I'm using these acrylic brushes, which kind of have this like pixel-like effect. They are far away. They're tiny. Just give this like gorge some texture. take this outside. What that mean? Just giving this whole thing just a passing texture. I quite like those gouache brushes that we used last week. Those were really fun. I wouldn't mind doing something sometime with those again. We're gonna give this like an overlay. Yeah, let's give this like some highlights over here. Like the highlights are always what make it pop. Give that like a little bit there. Give this like a little bit here. This looks like it's like sandy kind of ridge here. I think I'll maybe turn down the opacity on this highlight layer just a little much. Cool. It's not quite there, but we'll return to this in a little bit, and we'll give it a pass. Let's just some trees over here, some of the bigger trees. First, I'm gonna get some water and relax my hand for a moment. Alrighty, big trees. Mike, what games are you playing these days? Where are my trees? Where's my tree line? That's my tree line. All right. Let's use a slightly different brush for this. Is it too fuzzy? It's a little too fuzzy. Let's give you what we need. It's not quite as delicate as we need. I do like the way it kind of creates those. Wonder if we could right now I'm just experimenting with some brushes. I don't really know how I want to do the trees yet. That gives us like a kind of a cool look. If we created a whole forest of those, can maybe tune that. If I also turn down the opacity slightly. terrible. I think I could work with this. Let me just try a few other brushes. Which one is this? Why doesn't it tell me? Why is it so buggy? Is it that one? Is it that one? It's not that one. That's the one I've been using. Not that one. Is it that one? No, it's too messy. I think it was this one. Okay. Let's start on these. I don't actually know with this brush set how I can achieve what I'm looking for with these brushes. E. E. Let's maybe just let's start on the big boy. Let's just do like one of the tall ones, and then we'll work our way into the short ones. What program is it? This is Affinity Photo. I draw a lot of my stuff in like Affinity Designer, but Affinity Photo is like a Photoshop kind of placement tool. So, yeah, so I do a lot of my stuff in that. All right, let's get our trunk down. What brush do I want? None of these. Yeah, let's roll with this guy. Alright, we're gonna put like a tree there. I'm gonna put one over here. And we'll just put in like a few more. We'll like be painting on. Oops. Oops. Just be putting a few here like this. This will be our tree. Hey, thanks. Yeah, that was the what was that one called? The Horse Mountain. Yeah, drew that last week. Thank you. Yeah. I'm kind of new to like hand drawing stuff. So I'm getting the hang of it. We'll see if this one can live up to the Horse Mountain, even get close, but thank you for the kind words. I'm drawing with a tablet, and I don't normally do that. A lot of my stuff is like I just draw with a mouse, and so it's a little bit different of a skill set. I'm just kind of learning quite a bit there. Let's see, that's not quite what I want. So we got to be able to get the. Yeah, maybe this will work. It's actually not. I want the opacity on these guys to be a little bit lower, I think. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Yeah, just getting get a bit more familiar with like the hand dexterity skills needed. Oof. Hey, Miguel. It's good, man. I don't know, man. This one started off a little rough. We'll see where it goes. Mike already called it pixel art. A Cintiq. What is that like a type of tablet? Oh, the touch monitor. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Hey, Robinson. Yeah, I do. I got both up. I think I might put some of these trees on different layers just so I can ensure that I can control them. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I have an iPad with Procreate. I would like to start drawing with that a little bit as well, but I'm still like learning that tool, and so we'll see. It'll get better, I'm sure. All right, we're gonna keep drawing some of these bad boys. Maybe if we can make some of these like slightly darker. Slightly darker, not totally darker. Like maybe 8. We're gonna make a lot of like kind of some detail passes on these. Hey, Melon Boy. Drawing happy little trees, man. That's all I'm doing. They look happy, right? She's got to go where now? Actually, this is the Bob Rossian way of drawing trees. I mean, I'm sure he would be disappointed in my technique, but just draw these big old straight lines, and then you draw the other parts on them. They don't look awful. they could look better. It'll as I blend them and give a pass, it'll look better. Oh yeah, there's still a surprise coming on this piece that I'm hoping will excite and delight and disappoint you. That's my goal with everything. What mic am I using? Honestly, it's a pretty cheap mic. What is the brand? I got it on Amazon. It's like a kind of a Chinese, just mic. I can't say I would recommend it. I mean, it does fine audio quality, but like out of the box, it's not very good. I had to do a lot of like kind of post-processing to get it the way I wanted it. And it doesn't have a lot of features, like it doesn't have like monitoring features and stuff, so it's very difficult to use. Pseudotac, I think, is the brand name. Pseudotac. I mean, they're very affordable. If you're willing to like fiddle and play with your mic, you can get it does decent quality for little money, I guess. But yeah, I can't say I would recommend it because it's super good. Yeah, I think it was $30. It's fine, like as a mic, like it's not bad at all. But for that money, you spend an extra $20 and you can get something, I think, very good, if that makes sense. You have a Shure? Yeah, so you got solid equipment. Yeah, I bought this mic like last year because I was just at my headset mic, and it was like it just makes my voice so thin, and I kind of topped out what I could even do with it. But yeah, I mean, it is fine. This mic, it's. How's our forest look? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend spending a lot of money on a mic at all. I think you'll get much better results if you can just like do some fiddling on your own. Like just add a little bit of work, and you can really improve the quality. Just add a little bit of equalizer, a little bit of compression, and you can improve your mic quality a ton. Yeah. You mentioned Minecraft because as a type of variety that you have in the piece, the deserty side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I'm using this other brush set that I've never really used before, and they kind of do. It does make it look a little bit pixely. I don't really know entirely why. But it does have that kind of effect. give this like a little bit of shade on one side. And we'll give this like a little bit of highlight on the other. The whole thing will have like a nice three-dimensional look. Just on the left side, I'm just kind of adding these dots of like a little bit darker sides, just to give a little bit. It's kind of a cool little forest thing, though. I like it. I like that. I think it could be a little nicer in terms of just like how sharp it is. It's a little muddy. Could be a little bit sharper. So I'll probably add some. Thing is, I don't know where any of my trees are. Did a lot of stuff on a lot of layers. Is that not this tree? No, it's not this tree. It's that tree. It's that one. Hello? Is it not? Yeah, it is. Just want this stuff to be a little bit cleaner. Just a wee bit. I look like an actor. Dude, name the actor. My IMDb is just gonna be Twitch. You look like the professor from the La Casa de Papel, only younger with brown hair. The professor. Yeah. Money Heist. I've only watched a couple episodes of that. I kind of bailed on it. Not because it wasn't good. I just kind of bailed. It's the young professor. Miguel, it probably is like a little configuration thing. At this point, I'm just going to lean into it and just say it's a stylistic choice because I don't know how to change it and we're too far in. So we're just going with it. We're just going. We're just saying, yeah, it's intended. It's too far gone. It is a painterly choice. Let's turn this down. Like 60. Yeah, man. Dude, this is just the way it's gonna be. I'm just gonna scratch on some of this stuff. It's a little rocky area here. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna I'm gonna draw in this this rock area. Some of these like fallen trees. We're gonna do a whole pass on that, and we had some clouds, and then we're gonna fill in this water part, and then we'll see if we're still alive after that. If we're still alive, then we'll see. But yeah, I need to get a little bit better about like defining my projects up ahead, like before the oh, you know what the problem is? I'm still using the tree brush. I don't want to be using this other brush that I was using. Is that what? That's not this brush. Also not this brush. Which one is it? I think it was this guy. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Well, let's just go through here. Let's just make this a little bit sharper. Yeah, I mean, this piece, I'm kind of just been winging it. I don't really have like the biggest plan or vision going into it. Like last week's I had a little bit more of a plan, but not this week. And yeah, should get in the habit of doing that a bit more. Makes things easier. This forest to be a little bit more dense. I feel like the light's coming in over here. Just across the tips. Yeah, but like maybe next week we'll do like a Procreate session. Like maybe I'll draw something in Procreate and we can look at it like that. Let's use a different brush. Okay, we'll just tone down the opacity on that now. And yeah, we'll do the same thing. Right now, we're just gonna go through and kind of add like some shadows. This whole region. Cool Slayer, yo. It's good. No, I don't think actually. I don't think I want the shadows quite landing like that. I think I'll just erase this bit here. Because I think I want them coming like more like this. In this direction. Did I see you on TikTok or something? Brutally honest, I don't remember following or seeing. You may have seen me on TikTok. Yeah, I had one TikTok pop off, and there have been some TikTok tourists coming through from there. Nevertheless, glad our paths crossed, and yeah, I mean, I draw stuff every week. I try to create something new every week. Sometimes, you know, we can't finish it in the week, so we gotta do something like that spills over into the next week. But yeah, sometimes I'm able to crack it and do it in a single post, single week. But yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have stream elements. Sorry about that. Cool Slayer. Can't say I've particularly seen your name in the stream, but you know, sometimes I forget names and stuff. I could pull up some pieces and you could tell me if that was the one you saw. How about that? The one that was really popular on TikTok was this one. That was like the piece where I drew this one was the one that did really well, and so that could be it. But I've drawn all kinds of stuff. Yup, that's it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this was a fun one. I drew this like last year on stream, and yeah, it was a chill one. Put on some like synthwave music and just kind of had a vibe. It was fun. I haven't looked at this one in a while, but there's like some desert textures in here and stuff. It's kind of fun. Yeah, it's a cool piece. Thanks, dude. Oh, really? That's it's actually perfect for a Spotify playlist. I could see that. Yeah, Miguel was pretty memorable, wasn't it? Okay, So I think what I'm gonna do now, if I'm gonna be honest, I think the forest needs some more trees. I don't think we have enough. Maybe I can just get away with kind of doing like a little bit of a hacky movement here, since we're gonna put this like way back here. Maybe we can get away with just kind of filling this in a little bit so it doesn't look so full. Just a little bit of a trick of the eye to make it look like there's more than there actually is. And we'll make these darker since they're deeper in the forest. And also make these in the foreground kind of pop out a little bit. That looks better. It's looking a little thin there, a little sad. Difference between designer and photo. You have photo and one designer, but don't have money. Yeah, so for photo, I mean, you already have that one, so you must know. So it's all like, it's more pixel based. So it's more like a Photoshop kind of style thing. And Affinity Designer is more like it's closer to like Adobe Illustrator. So like all the things you draw in this are like vectors. So I'll just pull up like some like random like just some stuff I've drawn in this. And the cool thing about this is like all of these are like it's infinitely scaling. Like I could put this on the side of a building and it would be pixel perfect because it's vector based. I can zoom in like all the way to like anything and it's remains sharp, you see. That's like a vector. It's not pixel based. Whereas this, I zoom in and we just see pixels. What was created before the city? Does designer do GIFs? It does not do GIFs. I've written to them and asked them, told them that I really would love it if they could just have like a simple animation tool in Affinity Designer, but they don't. It really makes me sad because I think it would be great. It would be such a useful addition to their product. They're not really interested in adding it, which is sad. Because I do think it would be good. Okay, so I wanna continue adding a couple more details on these tree trunks and like sticks and stuff over here. Add a little bit more there. We'll add some clouds. We'll add some water elements, and then we'll call it. So we should be on time. That's like an hour, I think. I think we can crack this in an hour. We'll see. What's my goal? Let's see if I can do it. All right, what are we drawing here? Yeah, okay. Can we just do soft light? Let's do soft light. Saw photo have the export option and got mad when it didn't. Oh, the one I compared with the robot. This one. This is like the OG isometric city I did, like the very first one. I drew that. It was like one of the first things I streamed. My shortest stream ever. Once I streamed for like an hour. I was playing like really early on. I was like playing some games with my brother. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna stream this," and he was like, "Okay." Weird question. Come on, Audrey. This isn't really giving me the color I want because I just want something brighter, not necessarily bluer. Maybe we'll just go with screen and I'll just erase out the parts I don't like. Yeah, I would love it if Affinity had better or any GIF support. Right now, if you want to do animation, I mean, I've been looking for like good animation tools that I can use. Unfortunately, because I'm not a huge fan of Adobe at all, but unfortunately, After Effects is still some of the best animation software around, so I'm kind of stuck. Yes, well, we'll see. Maybe they'll eventually add it. I mean, it just gets like more and more people, like I see it all the time, requested on the forum. Maybe they'll eventually decide that it is indeed an important feature for them to continue. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the monthly price for Adobe is just rough. Like I mean, if you're a student, you can get it like crazy cheap, which is always an option. But I mean, if you're not a student, like, can't say it makes a ton of sense to pay for it. I mean, I just don't get the same value as I do like out of the Affinity products and stuff. Love the Affinity stuff. Like I'm huge fans of them. Like their pricing structure is really great. I've been thinking about even just buying another copy for the iPad. Haven't fully decided yet. I don't know if I need it, but I just want to make sure that they can continue to exist, you know? Because I dig what they do so much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. My pirate days are over. I did it way back in the day a lot. Like I was a big pirate. But I was really poor back then and no job. So I don't know, I felt like I had a chip on my shoulder. Yeah. Maybe you can. I haven't actually looked if they have shared keys. That's actually a good question. All right, let's draw some clouds. What do you say? Let's just move these over here. And do we have like a fluffy brush we can use? This could be kind of artistic and kind of cool. It's kind of scratchy, I like it. We're gonna put it behind the cloud, or behind the mountain. Maybe we'll like erase some of these a little bit. Give them like kind of a faded look. The pressure is like very... Let's just turn down that a little bit. In 1942, number sailed the ocean blue. I think you got some dates wrong there. Would you be on the opposite universe? Wait, what? What? Where mud is a loud, obnoxious streamer? Oh yeah, I'd probably be huge. I'd be huge. Okay. Let's take this guy. That's a little too much. Let's go 20%. Ooh. Say it's a palindrome. It's my name reversed. You're right, it was 1742, Audrey. Those are cool clouds, right? You like those? Let's take a look at these. Let's just take in the piece for a sec. I think I want to just adjust these a little bit more. I'm just erasing them. I just have the opacity on the brush. I'm just taking them down. Yeah. Yeah. But it works pretty good. Give them like a nice like texture look. That's cool. Okay. So what I'm thinking we do is let's take in like what still needs some detail, and then we start giving this the old treatment. Let's just take a look at this. So I think I need my opacity here to be not 10, rather 100. I just want to clean this up here. A little texture there. The mountain and the water. Yeah, the water will be like this whole area here. I'm gonna do some reflection stuff, and so I'm hoping it looks cool. But I want to make sure everything before I start on that is in a good place, because once we start on the reflection stuff, I don't want to have to draw stuff twice. My parents don't even play games, and you're 4 centuries old with a firm grasp of technology. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got to. How else are you gonna? I'm just gonna muddy this up, give this a little bit more texture. also, I think for like up here, where the trees are, all these bad boys. Just gonna lighten these up a little bit. Plain Sunday, my man. Dude, what's going on? Dude, it's a rare thing to see Plain Sunday in the chat. Dude, how are you doing, man? It's good seeing you. What a treat. How are things? Yeah, dude, I saw some of your dance competition stuff on Instagram. That's huge, man. Super cool looking. You got moves. Got moves like Jagger. I originally thought there'd be like a forest over here too, but I can't be bothered to like do another one. So we're gonna just not do that. Things have been good. Nice, dude. I'm doing good as well. It's yeah. Been drawing a lot of stuff. Been enjoying the summer. Playing video games, not playing video games, a little bit of all that, and it's been really lovely. Took a nap today. You could say I'm living my best life. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is that we do an old flip on everything and try to get yo, Miguel, dude, thanks for gifting the sub. Dude, that's huge. Thanks for that, man. Maps are OP too, they are. 100%. Okay, so what I'm thinking here, I don't know if this is gonna work exactly or not, but I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna paste all those. We're gonna group them, and we're going to what do I want here? I want to layer. I want to transform. Where is transform? I wish to flip you. Okay, so we'll need to play with this a little bit. But it gets us close. So we'll put this somewhere like over here. Those are some happy little clouds, my man. Alright, so we'll just turn down the opacity on that. And then I think what we'll do here is then maybe try to use this liquefy tool. I've never used this thing. Please select a layer mask. A layer mask. What do you want me to do? Please select a pixel layer or mask before entering life. Alright, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna group those. I'm going to turn that one off. We'll keep that one in reserve just in case we really mess this up. Just in case. We're going to rasterize that layer. Okay, here we go. So now I have this liquefy tool. Hey, Christine. Hey, welcome in. Oh, look at this. I've never played with this before. Look at this. This is cool. What all do we have here? We have push, liquefy, twirl. Oh yeah, let's twirl this a little bit. Let's give it some twirl. Look at it. This is fun. What else do we have here? Turbulence? Punch? Give it a punch. We're gonna make this whole thing look like water. Liquefy freeze. No, we don't want that. Kind of like this pool. I kind of just want to. Oh no, that's a lot. Just want to pull that out a little bit, like right there. Let's just give this. Let's give it an old apply and look at it. That's kind of cool. Looks a little warped and funky, but also looks kind of neat. I'm also waiting for Plain Sunday to just do a stream. I think it needs more of like a ripple effect too. Maybe I'll use this this smudge tool. Give this like some of this treatment so that the edges aren't so well defined. Smudge brush, median sharpen. Let's keep smudging. Let's just make those a little bit more. That was a little too aggressive, I think. Let's make sure those lose some of their detail a little bit. Maybe I'll just use the brush here again. Can I turn down the strength here? Like maybe just to like 20? Like it's like really powerful stuff here. Can I give this like a little bit of blur here at the water's edge? Maybe if I can find that layer. It's not you. It's not you. Not you. Yeah, you'll do. Can I? Does this work on this? Oh, I did select it. There we go. Yeah, I just want to like give this all like some blur. Give it that noise. Is it looking too much like a whimsical painting, or does it look cool? Let's see here. Let's grab that old this pixel layer. I'm just gonna just smudge out just a little bit of the mountain there, just so it's not so sharp. Okay. I like how this is looking. I think one thing I would like to do is, what happens if we turn on that layer? Oh, really? Pretty wild. Yeah, I don't know if I want that. Let me catch up on chat. Yo, Nabungan, every time I see a drawing go up on your Instagram, I got happy and sad. Dude, Thank you for that. That's kind of you. You have heaps of stories, dude. I wanna hear. Can you give us a handpicked, curated, perfectly formed, apple juicy, like hanging from the tree story? Give us a good one, but just one, and only if you want to. But give us one cool thing that happened in your adventures. Let's move this boy to the top. The cream always rises to the top. Oh no, what have I done? Brush? Hello? Oh, the flow's checked out. Flow up. Okay, here we go. Alright, during a very serious show, I sung Japanese karaoke to an audience. The end. Oh, that just makes me want to know more. We're gonna blend this in a moment. I just want to give this detail here. All right, let's crank down this opacity. I think I'll also give that the old smudge action. I'm a fan of this, like the Smudge Tool. And that just looks like I erased it. This thing is powerful. You just touch it. You just have to just tap it. And it will smudge. Had a start, middle, and end. That's pretty great. All right, fam. Where are we at with this? I think we need to add maybe just a little bit more of like some foreground like rippling. Because right now it's a little too smooth. But that's okay. We can do that. I don't really know how to do that, but we're gonna figure it out. Mesh warp, is that what I need? It's not what I need. It's not. Let's get out of here. Get me out of here. What does this do? This band-aid. That's also not what I need. I kind of need this tool, but I just need to be able to well, that's actually kind of close. Like if I have this brush here, I can kind of that actually kind of works. And if I make it like Ripley, it's actually close to what I want, but I'll just do something like this. Whoa, $500. That's huge. Give like this some of these kind of smaller movements, and then I'll just go through with the. Just like smaller kind of movements. Ironically, I turned into a stream of yours once, and people were being mean to your quality Pictionary. I feel like we need to have a like a kayaker or something. This is the part where I ruin the art piece, you know, because I decided it needs something that it doesn't. So, Gun, when will you learn? Just don't. Oh yeah, yeah, we can always roast the horse if. Actually wanted screen. Oh, yeah, thanks, Christine. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm very flattered, but I'm not really trying to be modest or anything here. But like when I go online and I like look for ideas for what to draw, like I'm always like just scoping out what people can do, and people do insane stuff. Like people are so good. I just kind of scratch together something until it looks kind of close to what I want. But thank you. It's very kind of you to say. Also, kayak. I don't think I'm gonna do the kayak. It's always this one more thing that I shouldn't do that I end up doing. You perfectly trim beard or dance moves. Ooh. My beard's pretty ratty. I haven't shaved in a few days. So seriously, like some days if I don't have anywhere to be, my beard I get some serious neck beard going on, y'all. Like, and not like it looks bad. I had to rein it in the other day. I want this to be like thinner, and I can't seem to like get it the way I want it. Yeah, do we add a kayaker or something like that? Thanks, my man. I hate shaving. It's the worst. I have like this weird thing. I don't like things touching my neck. I don't know. Like, I don't like I don't like wearing a tie because like it has to be buttoned up. I just don't like things like that. And so, yeah, I'm very weird about it. So I hate shaving. Just a weird dude in that way. All right. If I was to do a kayak, which I'm not saying I would, I am, but if, yeah, I want to see. Yeah, dude, I want to see this for sure. I don't think I'm gonna add the kayaker, but one thing I am kind of interested in is maybe something in the foreground, like maybe even like a tree here, like a big thing. Like I don't know. It just feels a little empty in the composition. Let's make this sharper. This brush is kind of bad. It's got all this gnarly noise going on with it. Brush do I want? None of these are really quite. Is this closest? It's not good. It's also not good. Is this seriously all the acrylic brushes I have? I'll do it with this one. Oh, oh, sticky keys. Haven't got that one in a while. Wait, what? I look at down at chat and I see top hat and a creeper. What? Oh, okay. That's so cool. I probably can't draw a kayak. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. This one looks like a hand. Dude, thanks for sending it to me. I'm gonna look at it right after this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this tree or not. I just kind of felt like I didn't really love the way things were shaping up out there, composition-wise. It's looking dead right now. I'm gonna put leaves on it, of course. And maybe add like a rock or something, but you know. Give the whole thing some love here. Oh yeah, I got a tablet today. Yeah. Alright, so I'm thinking here, like what kind of brushes can I use? Let's see here. If we work with like opacity, we go like 80%. We work with let's see here. Let's get this green here. Maybe we go for this light green. A different brush. Something with a little bit more substance. Come on, give me something. Yeah, this one. But this needs to be 80. Yeah, I'm using like a drawing tablet today. Been using for the past couple. Oh wait, you know what? This now needs to be on another layer. Hold up. We might not keep the tree. I can't figure out a good way to make the leaves. Kind of mossy, but I kind of like it. It's got kind of a interesting vibe to it. I don't know if we'll keep it, but I just want to see where this goes. these be 80% as well. I don't know, fam. It's kind of a fun experiment, but I don't really know how I feel about it. It's not really hard because when you hover your the pen above it, you get like a cursor, so it's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, like Mel said. Yeah. Let's erase part of this. I don't really love this top part. Yeah, I'm just gonna redo this whole top part because I don't really like the way it looks. I'm so lost. Yeah, no, fam. How do we feel about the tree? Do we like the tree? Are we team tree? Or are we not feeling the tree? Très bien. See, when we zoom out, the tree loses it for me. I think it might be a thing though. Like, I mean, we don't see any other trees like this in the piece. That could be why it bothers me. Just my brush. If I could just remember what my brushes are, I think everything would be smoother. I keep forgetting which one I'm using for which thing. That makes it harder. So what I'm doing is just trying to sell the illusion by just adding more. Because I feel like that's the problem, is that the illusion isn't properly sold. Toilet kids. Oh my god. Also, I don't have children. Also. It's hilarious. It took me a second. Mind is preoccupied. I'm gonna sacrifice this tree. We're gonna put this out here, this shadow, and we're gonna blend all this in a moment. Go through and we'll blend all this together. We'll take this this eraser brush. With opacity. We'll just kind of do a pass on this. Alrighty. Let's get a different brush. We're just gonna give this like a little bit gloves. Alrighty. Scary disappointment tomorrow. Oof. Hey, Melon Boy. You take it easy. Have a good one. Don't be afraid of the dentist. It's gonna be alright. And have a good one. Thanks for chilling with me. It was fun. At the right. Oh, I don't. I'm just erasing nothing. Okay. Let's make this multiply with some transparency. No. There we go. I don't know why my cursor is so big, but like it's only drawing, like painting so small. It's weird. Look at that, it's huge. Just a weird brush, I think. I'm just gonna paint in some like just shadowy elements here. Yeah, that's from the tree. And we'll just blend all these in. I'm just looking for this layer, that bad boy. There's like this blurriness on the side of the tree. I don't really know why. I'm just gonna clean that up. It's kind of bugging me. This is the right layer down here, but I think I'm gonna do just a couple other little details here. We'll maybe put in some like little grassy areas. Just little bits growing. Put in some of this grass here. Maybe we'll even put in some grass over by that little tree trunk over there. A few of these growing diagonally. A couple other growing the other way, just so it's a little disheveled and not so uniform. Maybe over here we have some things growing. All right. This is growing on me as a piece. It has to be like, it'd still be there, but maybe like, yeah. Just want to darken up this area here underneath. Underneath those a little bit. What's wrong there? I don't like this guy. He's not even touching anything. Okay. Alright, fam. The tree is growing on me. It's there's still like a couple little things I think I want to do. It's like make him sing. I want to make this really small, and I just want to have like a bunch of these lines coming off here to make these look like they're somewhat textured. I don't know if anyone will see these. Oops. Hey, thank you. I mean, a little self-conscious of the tree. I don't think he... Hey, thanks, Isabella. The white line. What do you mean by the white line? Oh, that right there. Oh yeah, that's just a layer bug. I didn't even see that. I think it's that layer. No. No. Oh, it's that one. Oops. There we go. Oops. That was also not right. There we go. Didn't even see that. What's my... What I'm doing right now is just kind of adding these darker lines to give this whole thing some like pin needle texture. My hope is that so it doesn't look so fuzzy and that it looks more like a pine tree or so. So I'm using this little 1 pixel brush. We'll see. When I zoom out, we'll see. And we can just delete this layer. My hope is that it gives it like a little bit more prickliness. I, I've been so focused on the other parts, I didn't even notice it. You mean the program? It's Affinity Photo. Affinity Photo. Doing my vector stuff in Affinity Designer. But this is Affinity Photo. Probably gonna have to blend this layer, because I don't know if it's gonna make sense. It's such a weird little brush. Doesn't really get small very well. I think it gives it some nice texture. Just trying to make it look less fuzzy. So it creates some texture in here. Just going through quite quickly, not really thinking about my strokes, just adding these lines everywhere. That one's outside, we don't want that. Don't want that. Alright. I think what I'll do then is multiply those and give them some opacity. That gives it like the needed texture to kind of be its own thing. One thing I think that could be a little bit better is basically all this. Did I turn on this layer? No, I gotta turn it on. That's not those things. Where are they? I want some of these tree bits to be a little bit more in the foreground. Is it those? It's that. Yeah, it's kind of, no, not that bit. It's kind of all of this, right? No, that's the mountaintops. I don't know, that whole thing is a little confusing to me. Like that upside down layer. Like now that we've warped it. We just move this whole thing down there. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Just bear with me for a sec. Let me turn that on. Then we can come over here. That gives us a little bit better reflection of the other parts. And what we can do with this pixel layer is we can then use the smudge tool over here. Let's turn down the strength to like 50%. And that's actually, I think 50 is like still really strong. Let's just do 20. I'm just gonna distort some of the details of these trees here. We didn't really see it, like, because when I flipped it, it wasn't perfectly like symmetrical in like a good way. And so I just moved it forward a little bit. I think that just looks a little bit better because we see more of the reflection of the water. Fam, I think this is like a winding down point. I don't really know what else to add. It's a weird piece. Didn't quite turn out the way I originally envisioned it. But it looks kind of cool, I think. I mean, it's a fun one. I mean, the water reflection, I think, is a nice vibe to it. It's got a painterly feel. I mean, I kind of want to like give it. I always like doing this. I mean, it's stupid, but I always like doing like the various filters, like just seeing kind of how it looks. It changes things. We give this a depth of field. You know, like if we focus over here, we're taking a photograph. You can create like a kind of a cool vibe. Kind of creates an even more painterly feel when I crank up the vibrance, because it creates like a more contrast and everything. It's kind of cool. I kind of like that as a thing. I think it's because I'm really not super happy with the tree. It's almost got like a tilt shift effect. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's true. That vibrancy it creates is really nice. What other interesting effects can we add on here? What does lens blur do? Oh, it just gives like just a general blur. What does lighting give us? Ooh, that's kind of cool. What happens if we tried to light it the way God intended? It's actually kind of cool. It creates like a nice little kind of vignette effect. That creates a kind of a cool thing. Is it a bit yikes? Let's maybe make it more of a yellow. Maybe we get a warm summer's day kind of vibe out of it. Kind of like this. Ooh, weird. Check that out. I mean, I don't like this, but this is really cool. What happens if we go the other way? Looks like I scratched it. That's so weird. I do hate it. It's just fascinating. Alright, let's give this just a slight opacity. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that good. Oh, that's kind of cool. Playing with the blend modes for the light, because you can make it like a night scene by multiplying it. Really make it a lot of different kind of vibes. This one here is like it was like a Nordic looking thing. It's kind of cool. Anyway, that stuff's just really fun to me. I think it's neat. There's so many weird ones. So many cool things you can do. I don't know what this one does at all. Oh. Oh. Crazy. That's trippy. What else do we got here? Noise? Gaussian. I don't know if noise gives us anything. Maybe just a slight bit of texture. Yeah, like this mosaic kind of style. The Veroni thing. It's really cool. Procedural texture. Equations. Swap red and green. What? I don't know what to do with this one. What else we got here? Let's just play with some of these for a little bit. Defringe. I don't know what that's doing. And I mean, I know what like these like twirl things do. Like these are kind of cool. You can do some like crazy stuff. It's pretty neat. I don't yet know when I would use any of that, but it could be cool. I could imagine in the water, I guess. Actually, ripple could have been neat in the water. Can you make it not circular? Let's try that. Let's find that water layer. I think it's this one. If we just group those. It will then only do it to this one. We can just give it like a slight ripple. We can give it a lot of ripple, but yeah. We just give it like, I don't know, yeah, like just a little bit. This is a little much. So that's at 0. Can we just do 10? Yeah, just a tiny bit, but it gives it like enough of that. It's kind of cool. Liquify. What does this do? Oh, that's the whole liquify thing. Oh, it's like a whole filter you can do. That would have been better, because then it's non-destructive. That would have been nice. Didn't really think of that. Well, cool. I think that's the piece. I like this lighting thing. It adds like a nice feeling, like this haziness, you know, when it's really sunny outside. Which I quite like that. And what's the effect of opacity in the effect? You mean for the ripple? Ooh, that's weird. It does like some crazy masking, so it like blurs out the color like a weird way. Yeah. I guess under the hood it's like doing some kind of blend mode thing. Well, fam, I think we call it here. This was fun. I really liked it. This was a neat piece. Didn't really turn out at all the way I expected it to, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. Really did. Glad you enjoyed it, Miguel. It's I want to get back into doing like some sci-fi stuff. I think that could be fun. Maybe with the iPad, can draw some of that. Been working on some architectural style drawings, like just like using 2-point perspective to draw like some streets and stuff. We could do some synthwave, like futuristic stuff. I would like that. We've done nature for a few weeks now, so we'll have to oscillate, do something new. Yeah, the building stuff is fun, man. Yeah, I'll post in Discord this piece I'm working on now, off stream, and we can look at it together. Maybe a robot. I mean, I still am really into the idea of doing this thing with the mechs, you know, the mechas. I think that could be really fun. But yeah, I gotta really commit to that one. I gotta do some studies. But I know what I want to do. I want to, like, do you know the board game Scythe? This like alternate history. It's like if World War I happened with like steam powered mech units and stuff, and it's all like post-industrial world, but like these big old like machines that have like smoke billowing out of them. They're just really cool. I think that style is really great, and I think that'd be great. Steampunk. I mean, I have thought like about doing like some airship stuff, like with like a balloon. Like I don't know if you played Guns of Icarus, this like old game, but it was like kind of a steampunk sky pirate style game, and I would love to draw something in that style. Guns of Icarus, or not in that style, but like of that setting. That was really fun. A coggy drawing, lots of cogs. I was looking at, a friend has a really nice watch, and I was looking at it because it has like all these intricate cogs and stuff. I was like, this is so cool. I love that. That stuff's great. Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty basic watch. that I wear, but it's but like I think it suits me really. Like a lot of people tell me it suits me, but I need to get it fixed because I've never seen this happen before. But the watch face is slightly off kilter. I don't know like what happened. Like I think I don't know, like something became unglued or it got too hot or something like that, and so I can't really tell what time it is. And I need to get it repaired. I took it to a jewelry place and they said they can't fix it, so I gotta maybe try another one. So I didn't really realize at first. I just threw it on my wrist and my wife asked me what time it was, and I like looked at it and I was like, honestly, I don't know. And she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't. The watch face is all messed up. Yeah, I mean, so now I do this thing where I set the time, but like off kilter, so I have to like hold my wrist at like a weird angle for it to be lined up, and so I'm gonna get used to that, and then get it fixed, and then I'll never be able to tell what time it is. Yeah, the other day I just got out of habit. I just walk out of the house. It's the only time I'm wearing it, and it wasn't even set. Like it had been unplugged, and so I looked at it and it was like 3 PM, and so it was like 6 o'clock. I don't know. All right, fam, I'm calling it here. I'm going to get some shut eye. I'm gonna set us on the wind down screen. I want to thank y'all for chilling with me and giving me the kind words and the flaming here and there. I need it. Yeah, I'll catch y'all next Sunday, I hope. Sunday, dude, speaking of Sundays, it was great seeing you, man. I'm really, really happy that I got to see you today. It always brightens the stream to see you in here. So I'm gonna put us in the wind down mode to play out the song, and then we'll head out. So guys, hope to see you next Sunday. Until next time.